Have you ever felt discomfort or pain in your stomach after eating certain foods? Maybe it's bloating, heartburn, or even that burning feeling in your chest. If so, you're not alone. Many of us, especially as we age, start to notice that our digestive system isn't quite as resilient as it used to be. Unfortunately, stomach problems, whether it's from indigestion or acid reflux, are something many people face in their 50s and beyond. The good news is that the foods we eat play a big role in how our stomach feels. By making a few adjustments to our diet, we can greatly reduce discomfort and improve our overall digestive health. In this video, we'll explore some common foods that can trigger stomach problems, and why they may cause discomfort for those of us in the second half of life. We'll also share simple, practical tips on how to avoid these triggers and what alternatives you can turn to for relief. If you've been struggling with bloating, acid reflux, or stomach cramps, this video is for you. Let's dive into the foods you should avoid and why they may be causing your discomfort. Let's start with one of the most common culprits, spicy foods. While they're a favorite for many, especially in cuisines like Mexican, Indian, and Thai, they can be particularly harsh on your stomach as you get older. For some people, spicy foods can cause the stomach lining to become irritated, leading to acid reflux or indigestion. If you're someone who suffers from heartburn, spicy foods could be exacerbating the problem by increasing the production of stomach acid. Now, this doesn't mean you need to completely cut out all spice from your diet, but if you're experiencing frequent stomach discomfort, it might be a good idea to take a break from the chili peppers and hot sauces. Instead, try seasoning your meals with milder herbs and spices like basil, parsley, or oregano. These are not only easier on your stomach, but they also add wonderful flavor to your meals. Another food group that may cause trouble for your stomach is fried and fatty foods. Fried chicken, French fries, and fatty cuts of meat are delicious, but they're also heavy and hard for your digestive system to process, especially as we age. High-fat foods can cause the lower esophageal sphincter, the muscle that separates your stomach from your esophagus, to relax, which can lead to acid reflux and heartburn. Additionally, these types of foods can slow down digestion, making you feel full for longer than necessary and contributing to bloating and discomfort. So, what's the alternative? Look for lean proteins like grilled chicken, turkey, or fish, and switch to healthier cooking methods such as baking, steaming, or roasting. Incorporating more fiber-rich foods like vegetables, fruits, and whole grains can also help keep your digestion moving smoothly. These foods are not only easier on your stomach, but they also provide important nutrients that support your overall health. Now that we've touched on two common triggers, spicy foods and fried fatty foods, let's move on to another major stomach irritant, citrus fruits. Citrus fruits like oranges, lemons, and grapefruits are packed with vitamin C and are generally considered healthy. However, if you have stomach issues, they might not be as beneficial as you think. These fruits are highly acidic, which can aggravate acid reflux and cause heartburn. If you're already prone to these issues, citrus can increase stomach acid production, making the discomfort worse. But don't worry, this doesn't mean you have to give up all fruit. There are plenty of low-acid alternatives to enjoy, such as bananas, melons, and apples. These fruits are gentler on your stomach, and they still provide the vitamins and fiber your body needs. So, if citrus fruits tend to irritate your stomach, try swapping them out for gentler options, and see if you notice an improvement in your symptoms. Moving on to another common irritant, carbonated beverages. You may love a cold soda or sparkling water, but these bubbly drinks can cause bloating and discomfort for many people, especially as we get older. The carbon dioxide in these drinks can cause gas to build up in your stomach, leading to that uncomfortable bloating feeling. Additionally, sugary sodas can increase acid production, which can worsen acid reflux. The good news is, there are plenty of refreshing alternatives. Herbal teas like chamomile, ginger, and peppermint are excellent options for soothing your stomach and aiding digestion. If you still crave something fizzy, try sparkling water with a splash of lemon or cucumber. Not only is it more gentle on your stomach, but it's also hydrating and refreshing. Another food to be cautious with is dairy. While dairy can be a good source of calcium and other nutrients, it's also a common trigger for many people, especially those who are lactose intolerant. As we age, our bodies may produce less lactase, the enzyme needed to break down lactose in dairy products. This can lead to symptoms like bloating, cramps, and diarrhea. Even if you don't have full-blown lactose intolerance, consuming large amounts of dairy might still cause discomfort. If you suspect dairy is causing you problems, try switching to lactose-free milk or plant-based alternatives like almond or oat milk. You can also incorporate fermented dairy products like yogurt and kefir, which contain probiotics that promote healthy digestion. These can be easier to digest and are less likely to cause discomfort. Finally, let's talk about processed foods. While convenient, processed foods like ready-to-eat meals, snacks, and fast food are loaded with additives, preservatives, and unhealthy fats that can wreak havoc on your digestive system. These foods can cause inflammation, slow down digestion, and make stomach issues like bloating and discomfort more frequent. The excessive salt and sugar in processed foods can also contribute to water retention, leading to puffiness and bloating. To keep your stomach happy, aim for whole, fresh foods whenever possible. Fresh vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, and whole grains are packed with fiber, vitamins, and minerals that are great for digestion and overall health. Meal prepping at the beginning of the week can help ensure you always have healthy options available, making it easier to avoid those processed temptations. Now that we've covered some of the major foods to avoid when you have stomach problems, let's talk about the importance of eating mindfully. Many people rush through their meals, either because they're busy or because they're eating on the go. However, eating too quickly can lead to poor digestion, bloating, and discomfort. It's important to take the time to chew your food thoroughly and eat slowly. This gives your stomach the best chance to process food properly and reduces the likelihood of acid reflux and bloating. Lastly, remember that portion control plays a huge role in your digestive health. Overeating, even with healthy foods, can put extra pressure on your stomach and digestive system. By eating smaller, more frequent meals throughout the day, you can help keep your digestion running smoothly and prevent discomfort. To wrap up everything we've discussed, remember that your stomach